And I really want to thank Mary and Ron for holding this great event tonight, because it really inspires me in particular. I've been sitting at home whining and crying about all of this stuff, and I know a lot of you are the same. But look at me, what do you see? I can take it, go ahead. I'm just a little old grandma, and I see a lot of little old grandmas out there, and a lot of mamas, and a lot of daddies. In Iran, which is a theocracy, I'd be standing here in a burqa. Actually, I wouldn't be standing here in a burqa, because I wouldn't be able to look a man in the face, or I'd be stoned or killed. If he wasn't in my family, I wouldn't be able to speak to him at all, ever. If I was born in China, I'd probably not be born, because they eliminated all the women children many years because they had a limit of only one child to be born. But I'm lucky. I was born in America, the good old USA, and I'm free. And I'm free because my grandfather came over from Turkey. Actually, he was an Armenian, and he was part of the slaughter and escaped with barely his life and died when my mother was only 2. But I'm free because of him. And on this day, we honor so many people like that, who risked everything for our country to make it free. Well, I came from poor immigrants, as I said, and I had nothing. But Ronald Reagan said, America is too great for small dreams. And I had plenty of big dreams. You heard about some of them already. I got a full academic scholarship to a great school, went off and worked really hard. Took lots of risks. I had only $202,000 that I won on a game show in LA. And so I risked everything, and many times we sat in the parking lot trying to sell a boat so we could make payroll for the next week. But it worked out great. I was able to build a company, give jobs to 1,500 people in that company, and start 2 more companies. And then I was ancillarily involved in many other companies because I had a bunch of kids and I had to go play with them. I wanted to fly. I got a pilot's license and bought an airplane. And I've met many great leaders from all over the world, including my favorite, Margaret Thatcher, and Ronald Reagan. I actually had lunch with Margaret Thatcher and her husband, Sir Dennis, and I thought she'd be this towering woman, 10 feet tall, with a booming voice. And she's smaller than me, and looks more like a grandma than me. And she's just the most wonderful inspiration that I would like to give to everyone. We can do it. There's no place like home. I've lived in California, Ohio, Hawaii, and Southwest Florida is where we chose to live the rest of our lives, because this is a wonderful place. Now I'm a grandma, as I was telling you, and my granddaughter is 2 years old. And I've been looking into her eyes, wondering about what's going on politically, and thinking about her future. She's the smartest, cutest, most wonderful child ever born, as you must know. And I know, after looking in her eyes, what I've got to do. I must do whatever it takes to get our country back. I see a lot of moms, grandmas, fathers, grandfathers. You've all got kids. Let's take our country back. Now, I'm going to need help from you. I want to hear it next time. When I see them taking away her rights to pray, or even mention God in school, what are you saying? Let's take our country back. Say it. Let's take our country back. When they teach our children in grade school that it's okay to have 2 daddies and 3 mommies, and how to put condoms on cucumbers. Let's take our country back. Come on, let's hear it. Let's take our country back. Words don't do it is absolutely right. We're getting to that point. When they use fear and lies to indoctrinate our children into believing polar bears are going to die because humans cause global warming. Let's take our country back. But most of all, when I hear them telling our children that our founders, our founding fathers were a bunch of heartless capitalists who stole this country from the Indians, let's take our country back. They were the greatest men with the greatest ideas who built the greatest country this world has ever seen. But today I am really excited to see everybody here, and I'm confident in our future. because I'm looking at you, and you are all over this country. This is happening everywhere across the country, and it's getting bigger and stronger. You are the strength and the future. It isn't our first crisis, and it won't be the last. We had World War I, we had World War II, we had the Cold War, and many things after that. We knew what to do. And we know what to do now. What is it? Take our country back. Thank you so much.